Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding... There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Caceres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rafinha! And again! It's a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's in on goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bellingham getting forward. Rafinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rafinha. Caceres gets across to intercept that. He's found a way through. That looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Deco. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. Shoots!
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Great vision. It's a promising position. Flashes it across. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Mbappe. Nicely spread. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great chance! Bernal. And he skips past his man. Fermin. Yamal. Fermin. Good ball, good take. Roberto Carlos. And Yamal. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! There's a goal! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Deco.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a good... Mbappe! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a big moment. And he's denied. And he's managed to gift it back. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Caceres spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Now it's Rafinha. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Rafinha. Deco. Bellingham. And it's Deco. And that could set him on his way. Picked out decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Molina. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foot in. Cucurella. Pulls out once more. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, just skips past his man. Mbappe. Pau Kubasi with a fine tackle. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. And here's Yamal. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Now there's a... He's having a shot! And he has his goal! And that is goal number 20. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reach the halfway point.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Madrid have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yamal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Bernal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Not the most accurate pass. Kubasi. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. And he is... Shot, surely! There it is!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's worked it through. And that is well cleared. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Driving on and making good progress. Just about up to the hour now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And here's Yamal. Tries one from range. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Ronaldinho gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
And this is Luis. It's Luis Suarez! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has ended up in no man's land. Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Pau Kubasi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Barcelona are down to 10 men. 75 minutes played. Cucurella. There will be a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. He's in plenty of space here.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Luis Suarez. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Cucurella crosses. And it's Edmilson. In with the challenge. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Now it's Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Into the last 5 minutes. Hazard has the space to scheme. He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here? It's not an especially good pass, that. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Look at the space here. Luis Suarez! And what a big quick... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Ronaldinho, he's got away. Hazard. Fermin. Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? He'll try from distance! And that is as much as we have time for. Perfect result.